Okay.
Hey, y'all.
We are.
Hey, y'all. Penn State.
All right.
Really? He opens with that?
It's my
Like we're a Penn State
Hey.
channel? We a Penn State channel?
I am right now.
We are a cruise and travel channel.
Who happens
Welcome
to love...
to All Things Wagner's
Welcome to
Live.
All Things Wagner from Texas.
With a Penn State fan.
The biggest Penn State fan in Texas.
Oh. How y'all? I already saw Lolly's making us all jealous.
I know.
She is currently on the Allure. You and Mark the Shark, Lolly, right, are going to go head to head with the competition being on the ship with us.
I say love it.
Love Absolutely. Oh, Percy's already wanting to be part of the...
Percy Jackson.
And he's got his football. Can y'all even see? He's got his
little football
kerchief on.
Yeah,
he's
bandana.
Ready to roll. Percy, ready to roll with the cruisers. Let's see. Cruise Vet Mike's in the house. Howdy. And Uncle Dave. Hey, Dave, how are you? And Lolly making us all jealous. She is on Allure right now, waiting for sail away. And sail away is probably supposed to be about
4:30ish.
Lolly? I don't know. Is it 4:30?
4:30ish.
Right? Yes. Yes. We're on the ship. Always a great time. I would agree, Lolly. Really, even our worst cruise, which I can't even name our worst cruise. What was our worst cruise?
Which one did I get?
Really sick?
Oh, the
Adventure.
Our first cruise.
Oh,
Conquest.
You got sick on the very first
Conquest.
cruise.
Yeah, 2011.
Yep.
Hey, Lane.
And then Lane Wolf in the house. Dave O in the house. Says, hey, from Ladies Island,
South Carolina.
Oh, is that where you're from? I guess so. I didn't know that's where you were from, Dave. Ladies Island. That sounds like an exciting place to live. We'll be on the Allure 71 days, coming down to Texas for Lady Allure. Lane, yes. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Come on in, y'all. We're going to be talking. We're going to be talking Alaska because you want to do the 5-day jig? You want to do your 5-day jig?
Sorry.
You got a jig?
I'm Baptist. Am I allowed to do that?
You are. Okay. I don't know. Whatever your jig is. Oh, he was copying my jig.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
That could be scary.
I do
the white man overbite. The white man overbite jig.
It's the old white man.
5-day countdown, y'all. We leave for Seattle on Thursday morning. We fly out. I'm going to put Percy down here.
Poor babies.
And then we are on the ship Friday morning, heading to Alaska. Okay. So come on in, y'all. Folks, keep coming in and hit the like button if you can when you feel like it. We always forget to say that, and someone else ends up saying it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to remember to say that this time. And if you're with us for the first time and you're not subscribed to the channel, we'll go ahead and do that too. It's like an obligatory whatever.
We would love to have you as part of our family.
Sherelle's back, the All Things Wagner Sail Away crew.
All right.
That makes me think about the Facebook page too. We have a Facebook group, and that's exactly the name of it. All Things Wagner Sail Away crew.
It is.
So come on in and join us in the Facebook. And we talk all cruise lines. It's not just we mainly cruise Royal personally.
Are you biased?
I'm a little biased, admittedly. Admittedly, we recently did Norwegian in January, and we were a little disappointed. Maybe it was the ship. We've heard some things. Maybe it was the ship. So,
ladies and gentlemen, hold it. We just have a news flash. There she is. There she is, the #1 travel agent in my life. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Joining us from Florida.
Cindy's in the house, just off the MSC. Which ship was it, Cindy? Can't remember.
She is our loyal travel agent. She works out all of our problems. Thank you for that.
We will. JJ will link her info.
Info below in case you need an agent. Go to her. She's good.
And Tina, her first cruise. Yay! Now, Tina, you may already know this because I can't remember if we are in Facebook groups together, but we have a Everything a New Cruiser Needs to Know playlist.
Yes, we do.
On our channel.
Playlist?
So Playlist. That's what they're called.
Playlist.
He's like, that sounds weird.
Well, I'm old. Playlist was something musical.
You used to make a 8-track. You used to make a cassette for your girlfriend?
We used smoke screens.
And just your voice to make musical sounds.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't have instruments.
Hum along.
Before they made instruments.
The comb and wax paper. Yeah.
Sorry, Tina, we got sidetracked.
Go, Penn State.
So we have a new cruiser playlist with all kinds of free info, all kind of like cruise gear and what to do, 2 weeks, how to save money on a new cruise, that kind of thing, on a new booking. Yeah, that kind of thing. So go check it out. Everybody's coming in. Dave O says the Allure will be in Port Canaveral. Oh, by the time we get, okay, so you're not coming down to Texas. She gets there in October. That's right. And Harmony comes. That she's leaving us?
Yeah.
But we get Lady Harmony.
True.
In her place.
And we've never done Lady Harmony.
We're cruising on Harmony in May 24, coming up in May.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Never been on Harmony. Been on Allure, been on Wonder. What other Oasis class have we been on?
Cindy's going to be on Allure in 43 days.
Oh, man. Oh, Seaside is where Cindy was. MSC Seaside. So if you have MSC questions, I will say this, Cindy, this is two of the things that Cindy told us that I was like really disappointed and may actually mark MSC off our list for cruising.
For now.
Yeah. For now. So the two things they do that I'm like, huh? Like the dog, crooked head look was they won't seat people. And Cindy, if you learn differently after I say these, then please let us know and I'll restate.
Yeah.
It appears that they do not seat people together at dining unless everyone is the same status of drink package. So like we wouldn't be able to sit with someone at dinner who has a drink package because we don't drink alcohol. So we don't buy drink packages. So we would only be able to sit with people who also don't have drink packages. So if you have friends and family, I don't know if they make exceptions for if your reservations are linked, maybe friends and family you're linked with, maybe you can sit with, I don't know. And the other thing was, what was the other thing? You're not going to remember.
You're asking me. The memory guy.
Okay. Well, I'll have to say it later because I'm totally blank right now.
Cindy says, yes, that is correct.
Yes. And there was one other thing, Cindy, that you told us. And I was just like, that's going to cut us
It'll
out.
come to you.
Yeah, I guess it will. Mark Neitster in the house. 78 days. Oh, Uncle Dave, y'all put out so much information for new in season. It's like legal insider trading.
Don't say that too loud. YouTube's liable to.
Yeah, seriously, the feds will come get us. Dave, thanks.
Wait a minute.
78 days till Symphony. Yay. Tina says, I will. Yeah, thanks, Tina. Good. Hope to help. If you have any questions, put them below the video because we don't have so many questions yet that we can't see them and answer them all. So we see.
And if I don't know the answer, I'll make it up and send it to you.
Very helpful. Thank you, sir.
No, I won't. I'll say, Sherry.
Dave, oh, I'm so old. My playlist was stacking 45s on a turntable.
I relate.
There you go.
I relate.
I even had a turntable, Dave and JJ.
You did?
I did. I had a.
Did it work?
Yes. And I had 45s too.
Yeah.
Yep. 80s. Good old 80s records.
Wait a minute. You're talking about a 45 record that you play,
yes.
not a 45 that you.
No, I didn't have one of those in the 80s.
Okay.
GS Adventures. We're going to Alaska in May. Waiting to see your vlogs when you go, especially from airport to hotel.
Yes.
That is if you're staying downtown. Yes, we are. And GS Adventures, y'all have a YouTube channel? It sounds like you do. It sounds like you are also vloggers. So y'all go check them out as well. We like to help other channels for sure. We're not selfish with the screen time.
Well, not only that, we're only 2 years young.
Yeah, we're not very old ourselves. So definitely. So GS Adventures, yes, we are staying at the Crown Plaza in downtown Seattle. And we were just talking about this right before we went live because we were trying to remember. We are planning on taking the light rail from the airport to our hotel because there is a light rail station, a 7-minute walk from our hotel in downtown Seattle. And we wanted to try the light rail to show it to y'all because you have to like purchase tickets beforehand. You got to download an app. purchase tickets beforehand. And do you remember what the app looks like? Find your app while I'm telling them about this and like show it to them so they can see what the app looks like.
If I can find it.
So you purchase tickets beforehand and then you have to activate them. I have it like on my cruise notes. Make sure you activate the passes for the light rail. So we watched another vlog of someone who was staying at our hotel. In fact, it was a Crowne Plaza review, Seattle, and he was talking about the grade of the road from the light rail station to our hotel. And neither one of us could remember for sure, but I think he said like, I don't know how he measured it, but he was like a 38% grade, something like that.
He may have been an engineer and he just walked it and told you.
So we're like, JJ's 67 and I'm 53 and we do go to the gym 5 days a week, but we don't do a lot of cardio. We do weights. I'm not sure our cardio health is going to make a 38-degree grade for 7 minutes. It's supposed to be a 7-minute walk.
Remember, it's confirmed that I do have a heart.
You do now because you had 2 stents put in it. So at least he does have a heart. Yes.
I can't find that app. I don't know.
We got a super chat. Super chat from Dave O.
Dave O. Thank you for the super chat.
Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
We love that. Thank you so much, Dave O. We like you being here. I like all y'all being here. Yes. Okay. So, where were we? Tina's. Yes, Dave O. His playlist. It was Stagging 45s. GS. Yeah, GS Adventures. Tell us if you have a channel. Everyone can go check that out. Kevin and Michelle in the house. Hank P. Hello.
Hello.
Medea fan. I caught that.
Hello.
Caught that, Hank. Grant's in the house. Hey, Grant. Yes, Cindy said, I think she had already said that. She said, no, even if you are linked, you cannot, we're talking about MSC, y'all. Even if you are linked with your family or your friends, your reservations are linked. If you don't have the same status of drink package, man they are hardcore.
I could be wrong, but it sounds to me like they're forced marketing. They're forced marketing. In other words, if you want to sit with your family and somebody has a drink package, the rest of you better buy it.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's one thing that I think they've all gone now to, if one person in the cabin buys a drink package, every other adult has to buy a drink package. Like it can be the alcohol package and the soda package, but they have to buy some kind of drink package. Like that was kind of surprising enough, but understanding because people were sharing, the bad eggs ruin it for everybody.
It only takes one.
Yeah. And the other thing was the Wi-Fi. Yes. This is the other thing about MSC, y'all. One device is literally one device. Like you see Cindy saying here now. Like if I'm going to take my cell phone and my laptop. Sorry, you buy one device. I buy a one device package. It's one or the other. You cannot switch.
So if you want Wi-Fi on your laptop and your cell phone and your husband's cell phone,
you got to buy 3 devices.
3 device package.
Right. That's like, I don't know. I'm almost going to call that desperate.
It's free markets and people don't have to buy it.
That's right.
Send them a message. Don't buy it.
Yes. Okay. So GS Adventure said, yes, we do have a channel. So y'all go check them out. Check them out. Mark Neister says 45s were 1 to 2. Oh, the records. Yeah. Seriously. Stormy and Hank in the house. Yes. 211 days till Symphony. Oh, let's see. April 14th. How long are we to?
Hold on. I can find it.
Yeah. No, I found it first.
I'm the producer. Hold on.
Equinox is 108 days.
It's 107 days.
These are our other why do we always have different countdowns? Oh, you go.
No, this is ship life.
Okay. Well, I have 108 days, which is when we get on the ship. Harmony is 231 days, and Voyager to the Western Caribbean is 351.
Stand by.
Western Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Voyager to the Western Mediterranean, one of our bucket list cruises. Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy.
Way far out.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah. So Juice Adventure says, we thought about light rail to Westlake Center and then Uber to hotel. We seriously, because of this grade that we heard about from the light rail station to our hotel, We may seriously be taking a taxi like 0.1 miles.
I have a question on that. With your 4 bags and my 1 backpack, how many trips is it going to take?
You wish.
Wait. How many trips is it going to?
You wish you could only bring a pack.
Can I ask my question, please? How many trips is it going to take you from where I'm at to the hotel to carry me and all the luggage to the room?
Okay. Let's talk about why you can't just take a backpack. So, JJ, just today, went to.
You don't have to let all of that out.
Because,
you don't have.
Yeah. See, now he's back. He's backing up. Watch him do the moonwalk.
You don't have to tell him why.
So, I have been packing yesterday and today. So for the first time, I haven't been packing anything else at all. And so I started packing yesterday, and then I was literally going to, put all the clothes in the suitcases today. Well, I didn't have any of his clothes except for what we had bought new and shown y'all in the previous video. And so I'm like, I need your pants. What pants are you going to wear? It's been summer here since April.
I don't know. We only have 2 months of the year where you have to wear pants.
2 seasons. We have 2 seasons. So, right. So he hadn't worn pants. He wears shorts to church. He hadn't worn pants in months. And so he goes to the closet, pulls out his pants that he planned on wearing, and
too many power rings.
Dude,
doing the weightlifting power ring thing.
All 4 pair.
See, that's not right.
No, it's not right. We'll fix it, babe. After this cruise, we'll get on it. We'll get back on.
But for now,
we'll get back on the bandwagon.
Is on.
No,
the feed is on. The feed is on. Oh.
Yeah, not really. So he had to go buy pants this afternoon because I said I have to pack. I have to pack. So he bought 4 new pairs of pants. And I ordered him another pair of pants because the store he went to didn't have any black pants.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I ordered the brand that he that he had grown out of, that one body part had grown out of.
Well.
You're retired.
6-pack coming soon.
He's retired, and you used to not eat breakfast. You used to just go to breakfast with the boys. Right. And now you eat breakfast every morning. And I think that has added to your calorie intake.
My poor wife, she married a slender guy with dark hair. And now she got this old fat dude with no hair and a gray goatee.
Aren't we glad that that's not what makes a marriage work?
They call this progress.
Amen. Well, you married a little blonde without having to highlight it. Whatever. That's how life works. So if you're stuck on somebody for their looks, you're probably going to be disappointed. Okay. Yes. Hank says, hey, we finally got a flight. Remember, we couldn't find a reasonably priced flight because we are on, what is SOS? During public school break. Lauren is a teacher. Well, one Southwest came online. Yes. Yeah. Once Southwest updates their flight schedule, you can at least get a decent one. Yeah, Southwest came online and we jumped in. Yeah, you got to.
I've got to interject here.
Yes.
Sea to air. Thank you, Cindy.
Air to sea.
Yeah, that too. Air to sea.
Every cruise line.
Air to sea.
At least every major cruise line has that. It's called different things.
Well, tell them what it is.
Royal Caribbean calls it air to the numeral. Air to sea, and I can't remember what Carnival calls theirs. And what it is the cruise line. You go through the cruise line for your air tickets, your airline.
Well, our
tickets.
travel agent does that.
Yeah.
We don't.
She does it for us.
I don't.
So what was it? Oh, to Alaska and back round trip was under $300. It was crazy
for both of us.
2 people round trip from DFW to Seattle was under $300, and we purchased quite a few months ago. But that was crazy.
About a year ago.
Yeah, I was searching Southwest because we usually fly Southwest because no baggage fees. Granted, we are going to have baggage fees because it's Alaska Air, but that's a really good deal, y'all. So again, talk to Cindy if you have travel questions, but then also check out Air to Sea because it could make a big difference. But Hank, I'm so glad that y'all finally got your flight.
Cindy's got you an update on MSC.
Yes. Yeah, the one device thing. It's over $100 per device for a week. And you have to buy more than one. If you're just joining us and you didn't hear that before, MSC only allows people with the same drink package status to sit at a table, and one device package for the Wi-Fi literally means one device. If you have a laptop and a cell phone,
literally,
you can only use one device for the one device package. Very odd. So Dave says, so I drink, but my adult kids don't, even with separate rooms. We can't have dinner together. I mean, Cindy, you can correct this if this is incorrect, if this is wrong, but
that's what my understanding.
Yeah, that's what I'm understanding, Dave. It doesn't matter if God forbid you and your wife evidently were staying in different rooms, like with a kid or a grandkid. Nope, you can't sit together.
So I have a drink package and my wife doesn't. We can't sit together.
No, well, if you're in the same cabin, you have to both have one anyway.
That's what.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you at least have to buy like a alcohol package and a refreshment package, so both people will have packages. Crazy. Yes, GS, of course, absolutely. We're all about sharing the love with the vloggers. 54 days. Oh, that's coming quick. PA Adventure of the Seas. Where's she out of now? Did she move to Florida? I can't remember. She's not in Galveston anymore, I don't think.
Don't know.
Maybe wrong, PA. You can tell us.
Cindy may know.
Dave says, JJ's a fellow veteran. We can live out of a rucksack for no, Dave, he's not doing it. This 4 new pair of pants he had to buy alone. Probably.
I could do it.
He could probably roll them up real tight.
I could
then
do
you
it.
got all your undies and your shirts. No way.
Yes.
No way he could do it.
Yes. Gym bag.
JJ, if you dish it, you got, yeah. He was backing up. JJ was backing up. Yep. Okay.
GS doesn't know how much I do put up with. My wife is not a type B personality. You probably figured it out.
Both dish it out and both take it. Hank says we're going to have to self-disembark though, as we have ooh, wow, Hank. Yeah, seriously. Woo, that kind of scares me. A little bit.
You're going to have to disembark before they dock.
You definitely won't be there 2 hours before like TSA likes you to be, you're not going to, but I know. I don't really think we need to be there 2 hours early. He still does. So Friday morning, we'll be getting up at, when will we be leaving the house? 6:30? Is that what we decided?
Right.
Our flight's at 8:30.
Grant.
Something like that.
Grant. That's true.
Right.
That's true. And by the way, I was chair force before the cop. I was not special forces. Yeah. We don't do rucksacks, baby.
Oh, yeah. Be careful, Hank, with the disembarking time.
You got another super chat there.
Lane Wolf. JJ, I have 6-pack abs, but my kid. Yeah. That's his problem, Lane.
It's a party ball for me, buddy. A party ball.
He has a problem.
Yeah. Party ball.
Oh, woo! Diana, thank you. Mike and Diana from Idaho. Let's see. Let me find it.
I got a question. Did they ever find the potato?
In Idaho?
Yeah.
I think
you remember the TV commercial?
I think they found several.
No, the TV commercial where they're constantly looking for the potato.
Oh, Diana and Mike will be with us on board. Woohoo! Yes, we also, Diana, booked like quite a while ago, and it is also our first Alaskan cruise. Thanks for being here. Y'all be sure and stop us. Say hello.
Well, hello.
Hello.
She's my hero. I don't know. Who said that earlier? Who said?
I can't remember who opened with that. Oh, Hank.
Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Medea's my hero.
Thank you so much, Diana.
I love it when she's driving her Cadillac and some guy tries to rob her from the back seat.
We'll be happy to meet y'all. So say hello. Yes, Symphony of the Seas. Sorry, Hank. I always forget that. So Cindy says it was $217 per person. Was that the
airfare?
Oh, yes. The airfare. That's crazy.
Round trip.
Air to sea.
Round trip.
Both of us, Seattle and back.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yes. I only have one ab. Oh, Canaveral. Yes. Grant says if you get an Alaska credit card, you won't have to pay baggage fees. saves the annual fee with one flight. Then you can cancel it if you don't plan on flying them again. Wow, that's an idea. That's an idea because
game changer.
We're gonna have 4 bags. I mean, that's what we usually cruise with. Actually, I've almost got all the bags in there. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go get the compression bags. Here, take your son.
He's not happy.
I take your son.
He's not happy. You're moving him.
I have to show them the compression bags because they're amazing.
Percy Jackson, say hello to the family. Hi, fam.
He wishes he could go to Alaska.
Yes, he wants to go to. He's a Penn State fan too, y'all. Just in case you know. Oh, you want to know? Isn't he cute? He looks just like his daddy. I don't know who his daddy is, but he looks just like him. There you go. Yeah, this was
Look at these compression bags, y'all.
This was quite a chore.
This is a puffy, a huge, like puffy jacket, pretty flat. And this is all of our scarves and hats. Almost all of them.
It reminds me of freeze-dried food.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, it was a game changer because what made me think about those, y'all?
Game changer, didn't I?
Yeah. What made me think about those is that I'm almost done packing all of our clothes, except for his 4 new pair of pants that are in the laundry. Except for that, I'm almost done packing clothes, and I've used 2 bags. I haven't even told you that. You don't even have that update. Drum roll. I'm just in 2 bags.
Yeah, but see, here's
we may get by with 3. And that would simply be because of boots. And I think it's because of those compression bags.
Here's the key.
Mm-hmm.
We have to weigh those bags.
Mm-hmm.
They probably weigh 100 pounds a piece.
No.
Okay.
The one that has the compression bags in it was like 26.4 yesterday when I weighed it.
Wow.
So I'm stuffing stuff in there and adding. I got lots of room to go to 50. Definitely.
So she gonna pack all she can get in there.
So Grant, that is an awesome. Write that down. You get a pen?
No,
write it down on your notes.
No, I know what he said.
Okay.
You got to get an Alaska
card.
Remember
Alaska Airlines. I'm taking that, Grant, to mean Alaska Airlines credit card.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. Yes. GS says, JJ understands she said in top that. Yeah. You better watch it. Yeah. Watch it. Diana says, last sighting on the potato was somewhere in northern Texas. We got some taters in Texas.
You know who has good? Hey, I know who uses Idaho potatoes. Right here, local.
Who? You mean a restaurant?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure a lot of them do.
It is Spring Creek Barbecue.
Oh, that's some good barbecue there.
You know, they do the chopped barbecue potato thing,
mm-hmm.
and the potatoes look like small submarine models.
I like it.
They're huge.
I like it.
Or
Cindy says,
should I say they're huge?
Huge. Pack layers. This is what we did with our Iceland
layer.
cruise this night. Yes. Oh, those pictures from there, Cindy, were amazing. Cindy and her honey are cruising with us in January on Celebrity Equinox
out of Fort Lauderdale.
I didn't remember
Fort
where.
Lauderdale.
And yes, and it's our first on Celebrity, so we're excited about that.
We're rookies,
branching out, but kind of not really because Royal owns Celebrity. Is that really branching out?
I would say no.
Kind of not.
No,
we're kind of cheating.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we're kind of talking to y'all about what we have to do before we leave, and I have an entire video about this. It's like
she does
how not to panic before your cruise. I'll post it down below, but I'm going to discuss everything that's in the video. So one thing is check in with your cruise line website because not really protocols anymore. When I made the video, it was after the restart, pretty soon after the restart, and
strict protocols,
COVID protocols and all that were changing like weekly, seriously. And so, one of the reminders was, check your protocols. But even then it's good because we, on this cruise, one of our ports changed the arrival and the ending time by 1 hour.
Right.
So we were supposed to be in Juneau. We were supposed to be in Juneau at noon, and we won't be there till 1 p.m. And some people in our sailing Facebook group were like, huh? What? When did that happen? Well, I didn't know about that. Yeah. So that's a whole hour later. So if they were independently booked for an excursion and they didn't know it, they might have just not showed up. Probably the excursion company.
How did we find out about that change?
Was it Cindy or
it
was
was
it
Cindy?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm going,
it was Cindy.
Yeah, of course. She's like, hey, your time has changed.
Yeah.
So that's what a good.
Here's your new itinerary.
Yeah, that's what a good TA does for you. So check your cruise line website for changes in your cruise schedule because, again, you never know when you might need to adjust things.
And I do have a correction to make. I was under the impression that travel agents don't get paid by the client. Some travel agents, is my understanding, are charging a fee to the client now. It's my understanding. Ours, however, does not.
How are they getting by with that?
I have no earthly idea.
I mean, when you can just go.
So if you are in the market for a travel agent, make certain you investigate that.
Free service.
Up front. And if that's the case and you would like to reach out to Cindy, we'll make a way for you to do that right on our channel. So
they've been free forever. It's one of the huge benefits of, using a TA. So if you find one who's charging you, then maybe it's time to move on. Okay. So also, let's see. Dave O says, I'm with you guys. I'm Lord of Royal, but our retirement cruise will be on the Beyond in April.
Okay.
It's what a good Royal Caribbean stockholder does.
That's
Beyond. Is Beyond Celebrity?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Beyond.
Of course.
I think Beyond is one of the newer, larger
celebrity.
Am I right, Dave?
Ships.
Is it one of the newer, larger celebrity ships? I believe.
Yeah. Uncle Dave says, I've learned with cruising, the main thing to pack is your patience. You're going to need it when changes happen. That's for sure. Absolutely. GS Adventure says everyone should have a travel agent. And yes, you should have to never pay for one. Yeah. I didn't know they had started trying to do that.
Some agents are trying to do that.
Well, I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess it's up to the consumer to.
It's free markets.
Be educated and know.
There's nothing more powerful than an educated consumer.
So Cindy says they call it a planning fee. It does help with the tire kickers because we do not get paid unless people actually book and travel.
There you go. Right. I hate tire kickers, Cindy.
Well, what's bad, I think, is that people, don't know anything when they first call it or contact a travel agent. Like I try to tell people, get your time frame, get your budget, get, like you want to be on a small ship or a big ship. Are you traveling with kids? Like, get your parameters generally
Wait a minute. You're talking about pre-planning.
I know. Instead of just like, hey, we want to go on a cruise. What do you got? Okay. What time of the year would you like to go? Do you have a budget in mind? What kind of category cabin? You want a balcony? You want an inside? Does it not matter? Like some parameters is what I tell people. That helps narrow down the tire kickers because, I can't imagine doing a couple hours of work for someone who doesn't know anything about what they want, what they even want.
Yeah, GS brings up a good point too.
Right.
You must complete the sale, then they get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So they do all this work up front, and if you don't cruise,
nothing.
So
they take some chances. Yeah. Mark says, I ran into one that charges. I got up and left. Yeah, you did. Mike's like, bye. Bye, Felicia.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Yes, Dave O says it's an Edge class ship. Yeah. Beyond Celebrity Beyond.
Right.
Interesting.
Living on the edge.
Yeah. Cindy says people will contact us, get all kinds of info, and then tell you, oh, I booked it myself online. Well, why'd you even call me? It's just rude. So Mark the Shark. Hey, Mark. Hello, my beautiful people. Sorry. And Dad, I'm late.
Yeah.
I was actually watching Allure of the Seas on a webcam leaving Galveston.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
Lolly's on it. Lolly probably left us.
Are they out of view? Are they already out of view?
Yes.
If they're not out of view, I want to go check that out.
Interesting. Beautiful. So one of the other very, very important things to do as you're leading up to your cruise is stop your mail through USPS.
Done. Check.
Go to their website. Is it USPS.com?
It is.
It is. USPS.com. They have a stop mail. I think it's called stop mail. It's like a button. It's very obvious. Again, the websites, I have a picture of it on the video that I'll link below. if you don't have a friend or a neighbor to pick up your mail, because after a week, I don't know how much mail y'all get, but ours wouldn't all fit in our mailbox. So just know that you can do that. You can stop your mail, and then you can give them a date. You can give them a stop date and an end date, so that
correct,
when you come back, you can tell them also, deliver all of it, or I will pick up all of it.
I pick ours up.
Yeah, I mean, he's retired.
I don't. Well, not only that, I don't want to put my mail carrier through all that. 8 days of.
Here's the Wagner week of mail.
Yeah, run down to Hobby Lobby, not Hobby Lobby. Run down to Home Depot and rent a pickup truck to haul my mail.
Get a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can do that on the USPS website. You can give them a start and an end date and tell them whether you're going to pick it up or you want it delivered. Excellent. Right. Yes. Oh, Lolly says we're still here, about to clear the ship channel. Thanks for being with us, Lolly. Right. That's exciting. You get to watch a cruise live and watch a sail away. That's the best of both worlds.
Right?
Yes. Yes, Cindy says we'll be on Allure at Port Canaveral October 30th. Yeah, she moves. Someone said it earlier. She moves in October, and then Harmony comes to Texas. Woohoo! Oh, Mark says, I used to be an agent years ago, so did it on the phone. But yeah, using a TA is best, definitely.
Well, let's see. There she goes, folks.
Allure.
Mm-hmm.
Sailing away.
Bye, Lolly. I think I see you in the. Oh, you're on the top deck up front. I see you.
You see her waving. Mark says, I just wanted to say, I love you guys very much. Love your videos. I love your guys. Thank you.
Are you leaving a Sharky?
I don't know. He just wanted to say it.
Okay, we love you too.
And we're glad he said it.
There we go. Isn't that right?
So GS says, have you all tried at least one from every Royal class ship? Not the lower ones.
You
not
said
the little
like
gals.
It's a bad thing.
It would be for me because I love an open promenade.
She's a shopper.
I'm an open promenade gal. I just like the large, and I'm doing this because those of you who have been on Royal Caribbean know what an open promenade is, right? It's completely different from any other cruise line. Nobody else has it. Norwegian has tried to do like an atrium thing, but it's not the whole length of a deck.
Right.
That looks like a mall.
Right. It's
that's what Royal
Caribbean like a chandelier thing.
That's what you mean. NCLs.
There she goes.
Yeah, NCL has done like an atrium thing, but the entire, almost except for the cabins, but the entire middle section of the ship on Royal Caribbean is open all the way up, like 5 decks. It looks like a mall. So I really like that open promenade. The 2 smallest class of ships on Royal do not have that. They didn't have that, obviously, when they started building the small ships. And then the Vision, I think it starts with the Vision class. I may be wrong. Cindy, someone tell me if I'm wrong. I think the first class of ship, the smallest ship that has an open promenade is Vision class.
The first one that does?
Right.
I thought it was a Voyager class.
Maybe Voyager's smaller.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
Honestly, I don't know.
GS, but we have been on Oasis and Voyager and the one that's between them.
Mark Z says Voyager class.
Yeah. So I have
and Lolly's still with us.
Yes, Voyager.
Wait.
We're going on Quantum for this first time in 5 days.
Quantum class, yeah.
Never been on the Quantum class, so this will be our first time on the Quantum class. I think we're really.
I'm looking forward to the 270 on the back.
I think we're really gonna like. We love the Oasis class ships. Don't get us wrong; they're the big gals, and we love them.
Sherelle started with Voyager class.
Yeah, that's a nice class to start with. Vision class is the smallest. Yeah, we have not been.
Navigator, I think, is what class are they?
Voyager, maybe.
I think they are. Independence is a little larger. Freedom class.
We've been on Adventure and Independence and
Explorer,
Liberty several times. Explorer, Adventure.
Right.
Yeah. So no, we haven't made them all yet. GS. Sherelle. Oh yeah, Sherelle says started with the Voyager class. That's good. Voyager class with Royal Promenade and ice skating rinks. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, man. No one else has ice skating rinks at sea either.
And guess what we got on this ship?
What did we get on this ship, JJ?
Bumper cars.
Yeah. And our roller skating rink.
And roller skating.
We're doing both.
We're doing roller derby.
Are we? Are you going to roller skate? Yeah, no, he's pleading the fifth. No answer.
My lawyer's not here.
Okay, so yeah, we're doing bumper cars. If we can get I have them marked from the schedule. I have it marked on my little schedule when they have bumper cars. And it's like, 6 p.m. at night. It's like they don't make it convenient times. They don't really want you to go do the bumper cars. So at 6 p.m. at night, what are we going to go do bumper cars instead of going to dinner? Right?
Well, you better do bumper cars before dinner.
Well, good luck. That's when it's scheduled for that day.
Okay.
You don't have.
Well, maybe that's when you go.
You have to eat a late Windjammer.
Or you go Windjammer, or you go get a hot dog, or whatever.
Yep. So another important thing to do before you sail is call your credit card companies and let them know that you are traveling, especially if it's outside the country.
And I have an update on that.
Yeah.
Ours don't require that anymore.
So they're never going to cancel our payment?
I called them when did we cruise last? January?
And they don't. Okay. That's a little catch-22 for me.
Well, they said there's no need to do that. We're not going to hold you responsible for any charges, even out of the country, if you didn't make them. I said, okay.
So, but how do you find out about it? That's what bothers me, is that it used to be that they would put up a flag, and it's like, when's the last time you were in Jamaica? Are you routinely in Jamaica? No. Suspicious purchase. Woo! Put a flag on the card, and they would notify you. Are you in Jamaica? Because a payment was just made.
Well, I think
now they're never going to let us know.
I think if you recall, we made some legitimate purchases on one trip, and they put a hold on the card until I confirmed they were legit.
Right.
So.
And they said they don't do that anymore. And we have.
There's no requirement for us to do that with our cards anymore. Cards.
Right. We have Discover and
USAA.
MasterCard.
And MasterCard.
And USAA. Right. So none of those three companies are required anymore. So not necessary. But make sure you check with your.
Now that could have changed since January.
Company. Right. So yeah, Dave, that was helpful. Voyager has the Promenade. Radiance class has the Centrum and the R Bar. Yeah. Those are the very smaller ones, I think, Dave. Yeah. So GS says we have been on 2 Oasis and whatever class Explorer. Yeah, we've been on Explorer too. We've been on the Quantum class in May. Can't wait. And Independence is a freedom class ship. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy. I thought so.
Lolly says my wife. Sorry, y'all. I'm just dripping here. My wife Nina and I got married on Voyager of the Seas. Oh, wonderful. That's fun.
Wow, 13 years ago.
That's fun.
I've been in training 28.
Yes, David O. We do have a North Star, and we are already booked. Can't wait.
Hope the weather's nice.
Yes. Hank says the only other cruise we have been on was 1993. I think I remember you saying that, Hank, because I was like, oh, you get to cruise ASAP. Monarch of the Seas. Go look that one up. He says, yeah, I think they have all been decommissioned. Yeah. That's like Love Boat days, Hank. Right? What was the Love Boat? It was a Royal Caribbean. It was a Princess. Yeah, the Love Boat was a Princess. Yep. Yes. Mark says, JJ, would you please be kind enough to type in the webcam of Galveston that you had on your phone so I can check it out? What's the website?
Hold on. I just had it up here just a minute ago.
Yeah, Dave says, I had that issue with USAA, flagged my account until I found until I found out and called them. Yep.
Can you type that in there, Sherry? Uh-huh. www.galvestoncruises.com.
Okie dokie.
Boom, there you go.
Just put that in the chat bar, and that's where the webcam is, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's the one we just watched a lower leave on.
Yeah, Cindy says her credit card does not need us to let them know when we go out of the country. So, check with yours and see if it does or not.
Right.
Sherelle says, greatly enjoyed Voyager this past summer, then saw Harmony dock next to us in Cozumel and thought, wow. So you're like, wait, you see the 2 ships and you're like, wait a minute. Is that Royal Caribbean also? You're like looking at the difference in size. Well, Harmony shortly thereafter.
One is David and one is Goliath.
Yeah, seriously. Except they're not fighting.
No, they're not.
No fight.
They're family. They're kin folks.
Yes, GalvestonCruises.com is where he finds that webcam.
Correct.
Another thing is a pet or a house sitter. Obviously, that's something to do, we have found, way before 2 weeks out, because you may have some problems. So we have a new house sitter this time. Yes, she went to church with us years ago. We know all of her kids, so it's going to be a real blessing to have her staying here and taking care of our boys.
It was a God, and I think you got a comma in there instead of a period.
Oops, I sure did.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, a real blessing to find her at the last minute.
Complete godsend. Yep. So check out a friend who can come by or something, and again, get your mail so you don't have to stop it,
Well, the problem in our situation is that Sherry's fur babies are not used to drop-ins. They're used to somebody being retired
and here
and pampering them
almost all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they've never been kenneled. So obviously we could do it if we had to, that we had emergency backup ready, but that would really be stressful on them. Yeah, big time. And speaking of dogs, this is not a very good segue because I'm talking about grooming, but human grooming.
I'm already groomed. I'm as groomed as I get.
So ladies, your nails, your hair appointment, your waxing, whatever you're going to have done in the way of grooming.
Don't be
Your
sexist.
Eyebrows. You're going to have your eyebrows
I got to get my spa petty on.
Mm-hmm. Seriously. A good a week out. I mean, I'm going to have my nails redone this week.
What color do you recommend for my pedicure?
0.
Neutral?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be 0. Yeah. Prescription meds. You ever think about this before your cruise? Prescription meds. Make sure that you're up to date with them. You have a full prescription to take with you for the 7 days or however long your cruise is, and a few more days after that.
Not only that, make certain that you, what do they call it? Refill? Do your refills, request your refills. Yeah, at least a week before you cruise, because sometimes there's a supply problem with a pharmaceutical company and you don't want to go without your meds.
Yes. Yeah. And have a couple of days, 2 or 3 days extra with you,
because life happens.
You never know. You could be fogged in and you can't go. You could miss a port and they can't. You never know.
And you could get them from the med bay,
and you go broke.
If
they even give it to you, if it's like an opiate or something, they may not even fill it for you.
I don't know.
Even if they could contact Walgreens and Shenandoah, Idaho. I don't know if that's a town. Even if they could, they had to make sure that it's actually your prescription. They might still not.
If I were a gambler, I would gamble that Shenandoah, Idaho does not exist.
Probably is a town. It might be.
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
Yes. So also set up your schedule for home vendors, like your lawn care, your pool maintenance, you having your windows washed, are you having the bug guy come by and spray pest control, whatever. Make sure that there are no vendors coming by who shouldn't be, and those who should be are set up and everything's open, like that we're having to adjust the locking of our gate and all that stuff.
JJ's rule, no vendors while we're gone.
It makes it easier for the house sitter too. Right. GS says my wife and I get a pedicure. That's right. JJ loves good pedicure.
Petty, man.
Yeah, man. The massage.
I like it.
Whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even wax my feet.
Cindy says, do not pack. Yes.
That's not a good idea.
Your passport.
That's a good pointer.
In your luggage. Yeah. It's like, and people have done it and we're denied board. Yeah. They're like, what do you mean I can't get in? Wait, what about your passport, ma'am? Well, it's in my bags. Ma'am, we've already checked your bags.
We've already checked your bags.
So my bags are going on the cruise, but I'm not.
Well,
yeah. No. In fact, here is my cruise folder right here, since we're speaking about it. And you've got right there the little tabs.
See?
What does it say? Flight. I can't read it backwards. Flight, car, hotel,
ports. And all of our passports are in the very front pocket. Yep. Easy. Look here.
Yep.
Easy cheesy.
Easy peasy.
Reach in there. Look.
Easy cheesy?
See?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. See there? Whoops. That's it.
Passports and our global entry cards. And we even, people,
take our COVID vaccination.
We're even taking
our COVID vaccination cards.
Because we're like, let's just be honest. It is Seattle.
We don't know what we don't know.
I don't know what they're going to need or want. And we haven't had shots since 21, but just to be safe.
Oh,
So we're old school. We take everything in there.
There you go.
See? Oh, Dave has watched our videos. One too many, probably. That could be a Sherryism. I was trying to think of some random rural or urban, some random urban town or rural town. Sorry, I can't get my definitions mixed up. But yeah, that would be a Sherryism, Dave. But I don't know. Is anyone looking up Shenandoah, Idaho? I don't know. Maybe someone
Uncle Dave probably did.
Someone needs to Google it to see if it's a real town.
Okay, look, I'll ask Siri.
Mark the Shark.
Hey, says, Siri.
Sorry, JJ.
Is there such a thing as Shenandoah, Idaho?
She can find it for us. Try to go to that link, and I could not find the webcam. Oh, we're sorry. Yes, there are 2 other ones, but the one that I saw. Oh, not the one I saw on your phone. So Lolly did try to give you
GalvestonCruises.com.
Okay.
Right there.
GalvestonCruises.com.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's it.
And it comes right up.
Yep.
We're sorry, Mark. Now, you did use a period and not a comma, right? Because I put www comments.
It needs to be a period. Yes.
Yeah, clearly. Y'all know.
Typo.
Y'all know URLs. Yeah. Are you on your computer, Mark, or your cell phone? I don't know. It shouldn't make a difference. JJ's on his cell phone.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no, GS Adventures and Cozumel, you did the fish patty. I don't think I could do that. You know what that is?
Yeah, I do. It's a sucker fish.
I could not. No, it's 1,000 little bitty.
They're little sucker fish.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're sucker fish.
I thought a sucker fish was like
no. They're little bitty like minnows. Sucker fish.
Yeah, they're like minnows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. I don't think so. Lolly says we have to get ready for dinner. Have a safe trip to Seattle. Looking forward to your Alaska. Thanks, Lolly. Have a great cruise. Amazing on Allure. Yes. Cindy, another good tip. Also, take a copy of your passport and leave it where someone can find it at home. Oh, that's interesting. If needed, take a picture. Yes, we do that. I have both our passport picture on my phone.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Good tips.
And send it to your mom.
Could do that.
Picture.
Yeah. She would probably never find it again.
Well, there is that. Your sister could find it.
So this I didn't ever think about until I started doing this video. And then I'm like, duh, what is it that I do before we go on a cruise? Clean out your fridge. Clean out your fridge.
That's how I got so big. I keep trying to clean out Sherry's fridge.
He keeps cleaning out the fridge for us. So, and 2, adjust your grocery shopping amounts, right? Because you're going to be gone for a week or 5 nights or however long your cruise is, and you don't need that. You're not going to be here to eat that food, so it's just going to go bad. So right. Clean out your fridge, 1 of the things that are already in there before you leave, and 2, adjust that grocery shopping. Spend a little, save that money to spend on your cruise. Yes. They're talking about the fish patty. It was awesome. It felt like small electrical currents. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not into that.
That would do me good because I've been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy. So that might do me some good. I can't even say that.
You did say
peripheral
neuropathy. That was pretty good. That
neuropathy.
Like rolled right off your tongue.
Like I was drunk. Peripheral neuropathy.
It rolled right off your tongue. It rolled right off your tongue. Lolly. There's a drop down. Select webcams. Maybe that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, Lolly's still here with us. Thanks, guys. She said, or he says.
Yeah, he's regulating traffic flow. He's an internet traffic cop.
Right.
Yeah. So
Cindy says, and always go in at least 1 day early. Yep. Too many cancellations and delays.
That's great advice.
You can't. I mean, I know people still did it. We did on our very first cruise. We didn't know better.
We didn't know any better.
And we were going with my parents and a friend of mine and her mom.
From church.
So my parents came and spent the night, didn't they, with us? And then we all drove down. It was like a 5-hour drive. We all drove down together. And since then, all 17 subsequent cruises, we have gone down the night before.
Yeah.
And we will always.
My mother-in-law and I both got sick together at breakfast.
At that one, on that first cruise.
Yeah.
Y'all did. Oh, be sure to get the Alaska FF number. What is that, Grant? So it's in your profile. Oh, frequent flyer?
I already put that in there.
Oh, our global entry?
I put our global entry information in there.
Is that something different, Grant? Is our global entry number like a TSA pre-check, but it's even more? It's global entry. Is that That looks like it's something different.
That's a frequent flyer number.
So do we get that if we get the Alaska credit card grant? I don't know if that's something different. Right. Dave says, no need to clean my fridge. My kids live up the street. Promise you it'll be empty when I get back.
Well, there is that benefit.
That's one way. That's one way to clean your fridge, Dave. There you go. And, we do have a house sitter, like we said. So we did tell her we order from like a meal prep company. It's just one lady anyway. But we told our house sitter, hey, there's going to be food in the fridge. Please eat
Mi casa es su casa.
Please eat it. It's going to be there. We don't want it to go bad. Yeah. So Grant suggests put a copy of the passport in your checked luggage too. That could help. Grant, my mind automatically goes to someone at the airport going through my luggage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want him to have a copy of my passport, but I don't want him to have anything in my luggage. So what's the difference, really? Right. Cindy says, even here in Florida, we will drive over the day before just so we can relax and get to the port right away in the morning. Yeah, I think we probably still would too. Even if, again, we're 5 hours away from Galveston and we still drive down. Right.
And we will continue to do so.
Yeah. GS says, we used to go the same day until COVID. Now we go the day before, unless you go out of Baltimore, where we only live about 15 minutes away. 15 minutes, I could do it. If I lived like an hour away, if I lived in like Houston and I was driving to Galveston, I could do that. Yeah, I could not go down the night before. But other than that, we always go down the night before. Yes. The other one I had was the cruise folder, which we already kind of went through.
Yes.
Start setting up your cruise folder and possibly your embarkation day bag. If you're wanting to do the pool or, do something else different.
You mean, once you get on,
Once you get on board, then you'll need to either be wearing your swimwear or you'll need to put it in your embarkation bag. Or if you don't think you'll have your luggage yet and you want to change for dinner, put your change of clothes in your embarkation bag, that kind of stuff.
I don't think I'm going to fly to Seattle in my swimwear.
That would not be us. But we fly and then we go out on the ship the next morning.
I'll do the pool at the hotel.
You would not be flying the same day you're getting on the ship. You're embarking.
I'll do the pool at the hotel.
So you're okay.
Hot tub it.
I don't know that we'll do the pool at all this trip. They say the hot tubs are great. Hot tubs, cool outside.
I'm going to be on the solarium in the pool.
Okay. Well, you told me you're only bringing 2 swimsuits.
And I only need 1.
People are like, I wonder if that guy washed that swimsuit. That same swimsuit he had on yesterday.
I washed it when I got in the pool.
I wonder if he washed it. Not the same. Oh. Yeah, so get your cruise folder together before you leave, folks. Again, I just put tabs on here. Some people might be able to keep everything on your phone. I will say it does slow down the line a little bit at the terminal. If everyone in line was doing this,
right?
Hold on, I'm getting my CPAS.
Right.
Hold on just a second.
Right.
Wait. Here. If everyone had to do that, as opposed to, ma'am, do you have your CPAS? Yes.
Yep,
here's
right
our
there.
CPASs. So we can say whatever we want about saving trees. I'm all for saving trees. I love trees. Wish I had more in my yard. But if you're standing in line at the cruise terminal, just have everything, print it out. It's easier for them to check on. And then also at your hotel, if you have your hotel stuff already printed out, you're at the desk. Here you go. If they have any questions about your reservation, you're like, what? No, we made that reservation 10 months ago. Here's the paperwork. Here's the printout of the confirmation. Anything like that. Same with your excursions and your ports. That's what I put behind the port tab, is all the paperwork for our excursions in each port. So if there's any question, I just take it with us and snap it to them.
Here you go.
Snap it to them. Yes. Let's see where we are. Yes, Cindy says, I pack a couple of outfits in my carry-on bag. Absolutely. You never know. Hank says, does that mean we can actually stay up late on the February 28th and wait till midnight for the best check-in times? Yes, but you probably don't need to. If you're saying you're already booked and you're wanting the best boarding time, is
early embarkation.
I think that's what you're trying to get at, Hank. You can if you're retired, Hank. If you want to stay up and log in at 12:02.
Set your alarm for 11:50 p.m.
We have maybe all but one time been able to get the earliest check-in time, and we don't log in until
I'm an early riser though, and I normally wake you up. Getting around.
No, I think I've just done it when I've gotten up in the morning just to get ready for work anyway. I think, I usually go to the computer and check it.
Yeah, you're talking 6 a.m.
Right. So, if you want a reason, Hank, to stay up, if you want an excuse,
set the alarm.
Yeah. You want an excuse to get up. So Grant says it's the Alaska Airlines Club, free on their website, gives you points for flying, but also keeps your global entry number. So your TSA pre-check automatically shows on your boarding pass. Okay. It's also lets the check-in people know you've got the credit card so they won't charge you for the check bags. We've got to do that, like this evening. I think I want to get out of those dang baggage fees. We're so spoiled with Southwest because they don't charge us any baggage fees. So yeah, we've really enjoyed that for sure. Mark said in the 90s, we did 9 Carnival same day. Did not think of the day before, but flights were more dependable. Oh, yeah, you did 9 Carnival cruises going down the same day.
Right.
Yeah, I think back then, Mark, it probably was not as big a deal. Even driving, like one time we forgot our passports. Hey, you're supposed to be my helpmate.
I was. I drove 100 miles round trip to get it.
So we're 2 hours out from our house. It's a 5-hour trip to Galveston.
We were 60 miles away from home.
Yeah. And JJ's like, you got our passports, right? And I was like, I'm sure I did. Sure. So I reached back in the back seat and I think it may have been the same one, get this from the bag. And I'm like, I think I did. Oh, well, maybe, no. Oh, no. I pull the bag out. I'm like searching everywhere. Okay, I didn't. They're not here. Do we need to stop and look in the back? I wouldn't have put them in the checked bag. We don't have them. And so we turned around. 2 hours.
My blood pressure just jumped up.
Seriously.
Flashback.
2 hours more. And so had we left, even though we're driving, had we been going down the same day, we probably would have still made the ship, but it would have been even more stressful. So even when we're driving, we just go down the night before. That's just us. Yeah, we already got that. Thank you, Grant, for that info.
Yep.
We're moving that way. Cindy said I have a folder in my email account for each trip. Keep everything related to each trip in the folder. I print all my necessary items for each of my trips. We do hotel, parking, if we're driving down and our parking receipt or whatever, we just print it all out and have it in the bag. It's very helpful.
It's convenient.
Yep.
And it streamlines the process.
Yeah, I think so. I think it makes it easier. So what else? You got any other tips?
Is that all we got?
Mm-hmm. Pre-cruise gear. Make sure you have all your pre-cruise gear, like your compression bags. I'm telling y'all, I think that's why we may get by with 3 bags this time. To Alaska, less bags than Caribbean are those compression bags. I think they're going to save us. Magnet hooks for your cabin wall, right? I will link our gear video below because it has all those things. And in fact, the first 17 items in that video are all weather items. It doesn't matter if you're going to Alaska or the Caribbean. The next items, the 2 bonus items are also all weather. The next items are like a beach bag and, your waterproof camera.
We don't need a beach bag this trip.
We don't. Oh, well, actually we do to go to the pool.
Yes, we do.
I'm bringing one.
But one thing we don't need.
Yes.
Snorkel gear.
Right. Nope. In fact, I marked it out. I have the checklist.
That saves a whole suitcase.
Yep. In fact, this is what I've added is our checklist that's in our cruising packing list and cruising tips. Oh, thank you. That's upside down.
Okay.
Right? That's right side up. So yes, I took off some of the beach items that we have on our checklist, right? Because I don't need snorkel equipment or water shoes or water camera phone cover or a locking bag or cable for the beach because we're not going to the beach in Alaska.
No,
that would be
not
scary.
Until January.
We may end up on a beach by Mendenhall Glacier, but not a swimming beach.
Right. So don't.
And then I added Alaska items, and then I added our e-gear course, but I added Alaska items over here. So I'm going to have to redo our packing list for Alaska and make an Alaska packing list because I added like binoculars, waterproof pants, thermals, hat, scarf, gloves, etc. But
all the Alaska essentials.
Yeah, well, not all. I mean, usually I don't put clothes on our packing list because
we're gonna do that anyway.
You always got to bring clothes. Yeah. You ain't gonna go nowhere naked, people.
Well,
right?
Some did.
The French side of
that was St. Thomas. Yeah, the French.
Or is it St. Martin?
One of them.
The French side.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Yeah. Where we saw Chewbacca on the nude beach.
Bigfoot. Not
enjoyable.
Bigfoot.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. GS says, JJ, you know the saying, when you want something done, do it ourselves. Wait, I did it again. Typed it here. Instead of just thinking it, you're actually typing it out. Lane says, Bonnie says, check out the Solarium Bistro. Yeah. Oh, for lunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
On Embarkation Day.
Yeah. We always just, it is routine that we just head to the Windjammer. Yes, that's routine.
We need to reprogram.
Because we could try
reprogram it.
Guess what? If we're still hungry, go to the Windjammer.
They got a good salad bar.
So we can try the Solarium Bistro, and if we're still hungry, then go to the Windjammer. No one's going to keep us from
put the feed bag on and then go take a
nap. Dave's giving GS Adventures a hard time. Grant says, I've been in the Solarium last week, but didn't see a bistro. Is that on newer ships? I think there is the 270 cafe actually on the Quantum ship,
which is in the back,
right, is in place of the Solarium Bistro, Grant, on Quantum class ships. But it's the same kind of, it's included, it's not an extra fee, and it's like it's not a buffet like the Solarium Bistro is, but it is an extra eatery, if you will. Yeah, I don't think the Solarium Bistro is on Quantum class ships. Dave says, y'all too organized for me. I'll pack. Oh no, Dave, I can never do that. I'll pack the night before freaking out my hair on fire. It's comfortable to me. Okay. I have then a horror story.
Are we allowed to say this on YouTube?
Yes. Someone on our sailing group named Ryan.
No.
What?
Okay.
He just got short notice that he had to come to Texas. I don't know where he lives. Some other state, clearly. He had to come down to Texas for a business trip, and he will have to fly from Texas to Seattle for our cruise. He was not expecting that, and he was not packed yet. So he is having to pack for his business trip down to Texas, which we're back in the 90s this week. No more rain. And then he has to pack enough to go from Texas to Seattle for his entire 7-week Alaska cruise. And he was saying like, yeah, there's nothing, all of you other procrastinators, he said, hair on fire, here we go. So, yeah.
That'd be a real problem.
He was not expecting that, and he had not packed anything, and he was having to like double pack.
That'd be a real problem.
Yep.
I guess my facial hair would be on fire.
Dave, I can be ready to go to the moon in 30 minutes.
My kind of guy, Dave.
I mean, I've been very surprised this time, Dave, because again, I just started literally putting the clothes in the bags this morning. I was getting everything together yesterday, and then I was like, well, whether he has pants or not, I have to start,
wait, clarify that.
I have to start putting
whether have pants to pack
that fit
or not.
I was like, I have to start putting clothes in the bags. And so, yeah, when I started doing that, I was like, oh, we may make it with 3 bags. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Grant was on Navigator.
We've been on Navigator.
Yeah.
Nice ship.
One time, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was one time. We've been on Independence 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually pack the weekend before. Sometimes I start 2 weekends if I'm bringing a lot of
certain clothing we don't pack until maybe a day before.
Yeah, because it's going to be wrinkled anyway. We all going to be wrinkled.
It's going to be like me. It's going to be wrinkled.
We're literally in the same boat. That's what I tell people on Facebook who ask about bringing their iron or their steamer or whatever. I'm like, literally, we're all in the same boat with the wrinkles in our clothes. And in 18 cruises, I have not one time ever looked at another person and said, wow,
look at the wrinkles on that dress.
Look at how wrinkled their outfit is. Not a single time have I ever. And I would admit it because I'm just like that. I'm pretty transparent. I would admit it if I had. I'd be like, girl, woo, need to use some Downy wrinkle release on that. I've never said that. Never noticed it. Not a single time. We all know. We all had to pack everything we had in suitcases to get here so nobody judges. Okay.
Anything else?
We winding down? We're winding down.
Any other questions, comments, criticisms, or recommendations? Please leave them here for us.
Yeah. Let's see. Thanks again for the super chat.
David O.
and
Dinah.
Yes, Diana,
thank you.
And they're going to be on the ship with us. So if you happen to have tuned in here and you haven't spoken up in the chat, but you're on the ship with us, please stop us, say hi.
I have a question.
Yes, JJ has a question.
Should we have a sail away location?
We've been talking about that online.
If you think we should, let us know.
We might. Thank you, Lane. Thanks, Mark. We'll take all the praise.
Hey, we love you. We love y'all and pray God's blessings on you. And until next time, which will be
the live sail away
from Seattle,
Ovation,
on Ovation of the Seas.
Yes, on Friday.
Take care of each other. Look out for each other. Be good to one another.
Yes, thank y'all.
Peace.